Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages are sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this message is coming in as a part 2. Solar eclipse energy, moon in Virgo. Overall energy is the Hermit energy, which is the Virgo energy. But what's made me come back into the energy of this message as I've gone throughout my day today, I've really been drawn on the energy of the Moon Maiden, which is the overall energy here also. I've also got the angel number based off of the energy of this message in regards to the change and this coffin energy. Angel number 919. I'm going to read this first. So angel number 919 signifies the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new positive phase in life, urging you to embrace transformation, let go of the past, and trust in the universe's guidance for more purposeful future. It's a call to spiritual growth, self-awareness, and authenticity, encouraging you to align with your true purpose and step into a new chapter with courage and faith. The key meanings: new beginnings and transformations. The number 9 represents the end of a cycle, while the number 1 symbolizes fresh starts. Together, 919 indicates a profound period of change where one part of your life is closing to make way for something new and better suited to your aspirations. In regards to spiritual awakening, this number is a strong sign of spiritual awakening, encouraging a deeper understanding of yourself and your purpose. You may feel a renewed desire for personal growth and to live more authentically. Letting go. 919 encourages you to release what no longer serves you, be it old habits, relationships, or situations, to make space for the positive changes ahead. Be grateful for the lessons learned, but willing to move on. Trust and faith. The universe is guiding you, so 919 serves as a reminder to trust the divine plan and have faith in the process of transformation. Authenticity and inner wisdom. The number promotes focusing on authenticity in your relationships and seeking deeper, more meaningful connections. It also encourages a deeper level of self-awareness and self-love, including being happy in your own company. That's the energy of the Hermit. What to do when you see 919? Reflect and reassess. Pay attention to your life and consider what needs to change or to be let go or to align with your true desires. Embrace change. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the new opportunities that will arise. Seek deep connections. Focus on cultivating relationships that are honest, meaningful, and contribute to your growth. Be mindful of your energy. Be aware of where you're spending your time and energy, cutting out any negative influences or energy vampires from your life. And finally, trust the process. Have faith that you are manifesting what is truly meant for you as you navigate this period of renewal and personal evolution. And when I read this energy of the Moon Maiden, it's the last couple of paragraphs that kind of was just playing on my mind throughout this day. And again, I feel like that's very symbolic to the energy of this message and those that may be resonating with this message. Going back to a couple of messages ago where I've been connected with an ancestor that's been trying to get through to a masculine. This is an ongoing energy. I feel like this is a consistent energy that this ancestor's been trying to get through to a masculine energy, which I'm connecting with here. Could be Sagittarius, Taurus, with the Hierophant and the Temperance card here. And realistically, I don't feel like this is necessarily a male or female. This is just a masculine energy that I'm connecting with here. A masculine energy that may feel demasculated is an energy I'm picking up on here. in the past was in this energy of confusion. There's no more confusion no more for this masculine energy. I feel like whatever's taking place in this present energy here, in this waxing moon energy, I feel like it's broken some kind of generational curse, something that you may have been unaware of, with the Two of Swords here in the reverse. I'm picking up on the energy of Christianity right now, religion. I once was blind, but now I see. That was what was going on in the dark. Going into my write-up, someone almost missed or ignored the devil throwing the stone and hiding its hand behind this energy of the Three of Swords. You know, it was an energy to weaken you, an energy for you to not have that courage to make to bring together what it was that you was wanting to bring together for yourself in the energy of manifestations, your desires, your passions. It's like someone tried to out your flame, your inner flame. I've got a few dates here that came up as I was channeling this energy. I was also picking up on a song, and it's called "The First Cut is the Deepest." And I was picking up on this energy of a scar. And as I was picking up on this energy, just off of the word scar, I got a phone call and had to go. But what I picked up on was a scar is a past energy, a wound is a present, not a current energy. The current energy is the healing, the emotion, and being honest, what you are feeling in the present moment. So like I said, I got called away, but again, I started channeling. I came back into the table, and I was channeling down the moonology cards, this energy of the waxing crescent, which is bringing this energy of change, of new beginnings. Something's gaining a momentum, you know, something has got a masculine energy spark going, you know. The Ace of Wands is no longer in the reverse and now in an obstacle position, but it's something that's got this masculine going. And it may have taken a long time, you know, in this energy of temperance. Someone tried to, I'm hearing, inform, but conform is what I'm hearing, to a way of religion. But the dates I've got here is February 2014, the 2nd of January 1994 or 2004, December the 4th, full moon in Gemini energy, this cold moon energy, which I believe is an upcoming energy, yes, December the 4th, in this need to release the fear and express yourself. Communication brings freedom. You don't know until you know. Let go of the blockages surrounding communication. You may learn something through the communication. Travel. You may have to travel for this communication. Maybe it's out of your comfort zone, out your jurisdiction. Recognized, I was picking up on a message I did some time ago, that you've been recognized in an unfamiliar zone. February the 12th, 2025 may be significant, surrounding and associating with leadership, love and creativity. At the time of me channeling this, I was picking up on pregnancy. You know, it was coming to my mind strongly in regards to this energy. Full moon in Virgo was on the 7th, which was also a lunar eclipse energy, which again, I shared that message on my community page. And for some reason, I wrote down here 22 degrees of a Virgo, full moon lunar eclipse. I feel is an additional message to this message. Full moon in Aries, which is going to be on the 6th of October, which is in a few weeks. I feel is very significant. It came through in the energy of this message. And also one of my write-ups that I did in 2023 was written on the 6th of October, which I felt was very relevant because I was guided back to read it for the channel, for those that may be in this energy. And it says a fiery climax approaches, which is the energy after this full moon in Virgo, which is like the center of this message, the heart of the matter. Which, going back to the previous message, I said this is current energy. January is a resolution, or was a resolution to a conflict within or around you. You didn't react, you responded in a way that they didn't expect. A shadow of your former self, knocking heads, literally, in and around Aries season, the 6th of October, full moon, brings in transformations, major changes, brings in a new beginning. This person is going to need time and space to be able to process all that's taking place. Feels like they've gone through an interrogation because they didn't follow initial guidance from the angels and the ancestors. They didn't follow their intuition in regards to moving away and fighting through this past this toxicity in this energy of the devil, which is throwing the stone and hiding their hand behind the three of the swords. The toxicity that was blocking theirs and or your vision, your path. Not conforming to a particular religion, way of living. I was then picking up on the energy of Lilith. Been channeling the energy of Lilith for the past few couple of days now. And also the unspoken women of the book of Genesis. Like, for an example, the wives of Cain and Abel. I was watching a documentary of recently, and it makes a lot of sense in regards to the energies I've just been coming up of lately, this matriarch energy. Taking this energy in a whole new direction or spirituality, on a mission, a higher level of teaching. Nothing more to be learned in this current energy for whosoever I'm connecting with here in this masculine energy. Which means it's time for a much needed change. It's the energy of the student is now ready. I was then being drawn back to another message that I did around 3 years ago on my channel. And it's either I titled it this or I said this quote within the message. How can you deceive the teacher when you couldn't deceive the student? I need to move away from this head knocking marriage kind of an energy for someone. And I feel like that's what somebody's now on the road to do. But like I said, what concerned me in regards to the energy of this message is the Moon Maiden, card number 41, in regards to this new beginning. And this is definitely a past energy, whether this is known to you or unknown to you. And I'm going to read this from the book. The Moon Maiden, card number 41, new ideas, beginnings and curiosity. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face and facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. But now is the time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world, like the waxing moon. And we've got this energy of the waxing moon here twice. Something is gaining momentum, which is going to bring in this change. And I feel like it's released to some kind of, there's a transformation, there's definitely some kind of an ending here. But what I was picking up on is after the passing, after the loss of something or somebody, someone, it's broken some kind of a contract that was made. A sacrificial energy is what I was picking up on in this message, which has kept this King of Cups in the reverse, unable to make a decision, unable to, I'm picking up on this focus, unable to connect, not only with self, but with others around them, keeping them in this energy of the sun in the reverse, in this depression energy, in a state of confusion, which is now in the reverse, because something is being broken. It's the energy of, you see something clearly now that the rain has gone, which is the song that I was channeling in the message prior to this. So going back into the book, Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that challenge convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside of a golden cage. Now this is the part that kind of got a little bit concerning for me. It says the Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light, to have radiant curiosity. This energy came up in a previous message a whole nother day in regards to the energy of the repairing of your 5-star teller, your soul tribe. Again, I would attach that to the description as additional messages to this message for those that the messages are resonating with. And to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Had to press pause, my background music. So anyone that gives you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Question everything, question everything others assume is a given, and do not collide with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable being, yet an eminent, yet a reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself and remind you that you are not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling. Even as some around you, in a relationship or a job, want to capture your light inside of a bottle. That's the concerning part there. And then as I was rereading this message in the book, I was then looking at this energy of the King of Cups as a minor arcana to the magician. Piscean energy is what I was picking up on here. This is somebody who's not living in a very high frequency. This whole energy here, they're not seeing something straight. They're not crossing their I's and they're not dotting their T's. It's bringing me back to another of my poems. They broke laws, or was it the in-laws? Is the poem. They broke laws. So it says again, be true to your soul's calling, even as some around you in a relationship or a job want to capture your light in a bottle. You know how to rise to the occasion, just as unfeigningly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. It's like every new moon, it's like somebody was doing some form of ritual, spell work, or whatever this was, but it's a low frequency. Somebody who had no idea of what it was that they were actually mixing with. They were breaking laws in the spiritual realm. Is the energy I'm picking up on here, in this energy of the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm then now picking up on this backfired energy, because any state of confusion that this masculine or bottle that this masculine was put in, he's now being released. He's now being released. And now in this energy of 9, this independent, single, self-sufficient kind of an energy. In the energy of manifesting, the 3 cards which came up over here on top of the energy of the world card, this closing of chapters, ending of cycles, fought through this energy of the devil that was throwing stones and hiding their hand. I'm now picking up on the part of my poem where it says, basically, don't fling stones when you live in a glass house. Somebody needed to get out of this boat with these groups of people from this community that was digging holes in their boat, mixing and blending in things that they shouldn't have been mixing and blending with. I'm hearing one of my freestyles. A long time you know me and you know me, my friend. But Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Me tell you from the beginning and me would I tell you to the end. Me no know about you and me no know about them. But one thing me know, me have a penny to defend. Baba, why involve the children? Me can't believe you're down there and that them recommend. Me can't get me head around, me can't comprehend. So them have you down there and I mix up and I blend. Baba, why involve the children? It could be the energy of the sun here, and I'm paying attention to this energy. Excuse any kind of background noise you may hear in my background. I've got a house, I won't say a house full, but you know, I've got my children out there with their friends. So I just want to see what's the energy that this Knight of Cups is moving in. It's falling directly in this energy of the community that's in the reverse. Passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You are walking through passages of transformation away from this community that was holding up, you know, your collaborations, your choices, your decisions. There was some kind of interference here going on. I want to clarify the energy of the card that came through in the previous message, which is card number 10 of Journey. Something has definitely come to an end, and there's a new beginning here in this energy of the Knight of Cups. The Sacred Lotus. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in the spirit's jewel, and it's falling on the energy of this King of Cups that's here in the reverse. You know, whatever was going on in the dark, I want to say, below the surface, behind the scenes, for this King of Cups, it wasn't this King of Cups' true nature. You know, there's something that I feel may have been stripped unwillingly. This wasn't a willing act, I don't feel like, for this King of Cups that I'm picking up on here in this energy. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Something changed this masculine at the core. Made this masculine feel less than. Made this masculine feel like they may not have had no kind of an authority. You know, they were emotionally disconnected is the energy I'm picking up on in the energy of this message. They found something back, something has ignited them. I want to get one more card in regards to this energy of the new beginning. For those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this solar eclipse message. Card fell to the ground. And it says Divine Guardian. The card reads, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right in this new beginning. It's definitely going to bring in the change. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Distant Dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. And we've got this energy of dream up here. You may have even dreamt. It says, have faith in your dream. Waxing crescent moon. So there's definitely something in between this energy of the new moon and full moon and new moon. You know, that's illuminating things to you. Anything that was hidden in the dark, it's like you're seeing it in this eclipse energy. I'm seeing shimmers. You may be seeing shimmers. Vague memory is a kind of an energy I'm picking up on. So we've already got the overall energy here of the Hermit, which is from the previous message. In regards to this energy, this is just major arcana from this deck. In regards to this energy of this new beginning that you've been divinely guided on, I'm hearing you finally followed your inner guidance and released this energy of this burden. You removed yourself from an unhappy place, an unhappy zone. What's the overall energy in regards to this new beginning for those I'm connecting with? In regards to the energy of this message? Death card in the reverse. Somebody's trying to resist this. I feel to get one more card. I'm also hearing this energy of a disbelief. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of a new beginning. Why is this death card here in the reverse? Strength card is now in the upright. We've got it in the reverse previous message. The bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess, Judgment, World card, and the Hierophant. Why is the Death card here in the reverse in regards to this energy? Open up. It's in the reverse. I'm hearing freedom of speech. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in a wonderful ways once you decide to open up. It's in the reverse. Like I said in the beginning, whosoever this energy is that's coming out of this energy of the King of Cups in the reverse is now in this energy of the Knight of Cups. You know, it's this energy of being humble. There's a resistance. There's still this energy of a disbelief. Somebody's not in the right frame emotionally right now to open up to anybody. They need to, or they're in this energy of the hermit, in this energy of the pause, seeing things for exactly what it is. There's been some kind of a fiery climax that they've gone through. It's getting their head around it all, you know. This is something that's made them feel less than who they are at the core. Major misunderstandings is what I'm picking up on here. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of the Death card in the reverse. Seeing something for exactly what it is now is what I'm hearing also. And we've got resolution. It wants to fall in the reverse also, in this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Resolution is also in this energy of responding and not reacting. Card number 9, in this energy of this main female, which is neither in the reverse nor the upright. Parallel to the main male, who is neither in the reverse or the upright, in this energy of in a marriage. There's a resistance here. It doesn't feel good to the soul for somebody, but they know it's the right thing to do. Resolution is in the reverse. Whatever it is that you're being struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start afresh always brings relief. And I feel like whatever this is, like I said, it's not a joyful experience. It's not a jumping for joy kind of a ending in this situation. It's literally someone feels like they've been dragged away. This ain't a delicate ending. This is something that got fiery for somebody. But it's putting them in this energy of a pre-emperor, pre-empress energy. Let's get one card in regards to this energy of the Strength card which came through. Few cards want to come through, and again they're in the reverse. Expand, which is a reoccurring energy message, different deck from the message I put up yesterday. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And I feel like that's in this energy here of having the strength of stepping out of your comfort zone, of where this devil tried to keep you binded, trapped, chained. Threw the stone and hid their hand kind of an energy, blocking you from seeing the light at the end of the tunnel through so much fog of whatever was going on in the Temperance in the reverse and the Hierophant. It's an end to it now. But someone's still in this energy of the fog. You know, I'm seeing this as fog. Can't see past the fog is the energy I'm picking up on. Can't see who's right for you and who's wrong. It's like someone's just needing time alone right now before they can open up, before they can allow this sun to illuminate, you know, who they truly are, before they can expand, before they can get to this energy of inner peace and stand their ground. Inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember always, remember always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like that's what someone's doing right now. Someone's in this energy of self-healing. Stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. And again, it's in the reverse. Someone's not ready to open up yet. They're still in this energy of feeling heartache and pain, sorrow, betrayal, you know. So what's this dream? Have faith in your dreams. Deception. You've seen through some things. It's in the reverse. It says you are not seeing the entire picture of a personal situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in the same way. It's time to gain clarity. And again, it's in the reverse. And I was picking up on this energy in my channeled message. You know, I feel like this is something that somebody may have missed and or ignored, is what made me come back into the energy of this message. Victim mindset is in the reverse. Someone is no longer in this energy of victim mindset and now is in the space to seek this inner peace. In the process of this energy of speaking up and standing their ground. There's someone knows what they need to do. It's just doing it, you know. Victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. I'm hearing in time. Step back. You are being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective that you need. It's bringing me back to a shorts which I shared on my channel of recently, and it was titled, "This is not a setback, it's a step back," in order for you to discover new ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way, which I feel that whosoever I'm connecting with has. Previous message, the strength card was here in the reverse. In regards to have faith in your dreams, the strength card is now in the upright. You know, someone's hard work is definitely paying off. Someone healed in the face of the devil and broke free, and now is in the process of finding their strength to close this chapter. That's a goal, that's an achievement in my eyes. And whosoever's done that, you know, all praises to the Most High. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. You have to give thanks. Gratitude is the energy. So let's see, what's this energy of this solar eclipse bringing in for those I'm connecting with? In this energy of this new beginning. The bottom of the deck, we've got the celestial compass. Navigate through life challenges. The stars will guide you towards your path, your true path. First card that came through, it's in the reverse. It says Jupiter's expansion. It says abundance and growth await. Trust the universe to expand your spiritual horizon. Lunar phase. It says embrace the moon cycle. Trust the trust the ebb and flow of your emotions and intuition. And that's that lunar energy. We're in the solar eclipse right now, but on the 7th of this month, we was in this lunar phase. The lunar eclipse. I mean, it's all a moon cycle is what we're in right now anyway. I feel like someone is just taking things in their stride. They know what they have to do, and they're in the process of doing it, you know, which is a positive movement forward. Celestial alignment. Balance your inner world with the universe. Harmony is the key to cosmic flow. So let's see, in regards to this energy, pull a few cards. Center of the message, heart of the matter. Why is this energy here of a fiery climax? Of a fiery climax approaches in regards to this energy of full moon in Aries. For this King of Cups is energy that I'm connecting with. That's here in the reverse. One more shuffle in regards to this energy. So the first card that came through is the Rich Guy, which for me is like a King of Pentacles' energy in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Card number 13. This is somebody who lost a lot of finances, you know. I'm hearing this energy of taking your kindness for weakness. Whatever this was, you know, it was all within this loop of keeping you trapped in this energy of the Three of Pentacles and this energy of the community. Keeping you in this loop. Behind enemy gates is what I'm hearing. Not allowing you to get out of this energy of the devil's clutches is what I'm also hearing. High Priestess's energy is here, center of this message, and the priestess here also, but in the reverse. I'm picking up on this energy of a pre-warning. Whosoever this energy is of this King of Cups has a High Priestess energy within their surroundings, who may have been advising them, mentoring them in regards to what may have been going on with this third eye energy. This priest is here in the verse, not following their intuition or any kind of form of guidance within them or outside of them at one point of life is what I'm hearing. They wasn't opening up. They wasn't open to receive any messages from this high priestess, which is here in the upright. So let's see, why is this energy of the Two of Swords here in the reverse? Why is the Two of Swords here in the reverse? Protection. And I can feel that energy strong, you know. You didn't even know that you needed protection. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright. Jupiter energy. A high priestess, I feel, was warning the masculine in regards to this could well be a message, a reading that you've heard on social. This could be this message. There's things that you wasn't protected from within this marriage. Mentally, emotionally unstable. This high priestess is an outside energy, a different energy to this masculine's energy, this priestess energy. Tell me more about this energy of mentally, emotionally unstable. Why is this energy of mentally, emotionally unstable here? And I can kind of see that in the energy of the King of Cups, which is in the reverse. They're going through some things right now, you know, which they're not really opening up to. They're not speaking of. But there is this energy again of some form of unexpected money. Whatever this masculine may have lost is being returned to them. And the 27th may be significant. The 27th is also this year, 2025. Break it down to the year of 9. Made you see some things, you know. This year has definitely been a revelation for somebody. And there's definitely resolutions to be had here. The card that wants to come through is Intuitive Kevin, the reverse. You know, somebody wasn't following their intuition. It's in the reverse here. Let's get one card in regards to this energy. Message. You may have received the message through your dream state in regards to some kind of financial exchange, giving and receiving. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of protection here? For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. Protection, I'm hearing in this energy of the High Priest, there's a lot. Whatever's going on, there's a lot that this masculine is needing to be protected from. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. Thoughts. Why is this energy of the Hierophant here in the reverse in regards to this energy? Someone's needing spiritual protection. They're needing a healer. Or they are a healer. This could be the family that you're needing to block out, you know, to protect yourself from. Card number 21. 21, the 21st is today. It's like you're guided not to even touch anybody. And some people may be looking at you as mentally unstable right now, mentally and emotionally unstable. Why are you behaving like this? But it's because somebody may be spiritually guided, you know, to be mindful of what you allow into your energy field, regardless of the label, family or friends. So what's this energy? Why is Temperance here in the reverse? In this energy of the Hierophant, in regards to this energy of protection. Karmic masculine is here in the reverse. Somebody may be in this energy of appearing to look karmic, but they're not karmic. Going back to what the card read, you know, whatever's being projected onto this masculine, it's affected their aura in this energy of a healer. Somebody's receiving messages, may receive a message within in the next 7 days in regards to some form of dream that you may have had in regards to the devil throwing the stone and hiding their hand behind the Three of Swords. I was picking up on this energy of the Three of Swords in the previous message, that no weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. You know, the mistake was that they left 3 of the weapons behind. And also the energy I was picking up on is that you've been through this energy 3 times already. You can't hurt me in the same way twice. Is an energy I was picking up on in the previous message. It's like each time has become easier and easier to overcome these karmic masculine energies. That's not really karmic. They're just being caught into this energy of a bottle where their light has been dimmed. Their aura is unable to show through. Only to the true can see the energy of this masculine. The true priestess energies can see through this energy of this masculine who's appearing to some as a karmic, but in actual fact they're not a karmic, they're in the reverse. You know, this is somebody who's wanting to bring change to their life. This is somebody who's being humbled. They may have resisted their calling, their soul calling. but they're now on the right path. They know what it is that they have to do, and they're going to do. It's that energy. And at the bottom of the deck, high honor, card number 25. The 25th of any month may be significant here. A change is coming. And that's card number 9, divine feminine. And we've also got this energy of a boss, self-love, and faith. You know, someone held the faith. Someone knew that the masculine would see their way out of this rabbit hole, this dark tunnel, this dark night of the soul energy. They just needed to put things in place to protect themselves. They needed to be in this energy of taking heed. Going back into a previous message, Granny would have said, who don't hear must feel. There's real love energy here. I'm hearing this song, card number 15, someone found love in a hopeless place. Ancestral support. The year 84 may be significant. 1984. 1956. This is positive energy. Confusions and illusions there's no more of that. Someone recognizes who their soulmate is. There's a unity energy here. Let's get past that energy. Surprise, someone's finding out something that, you know, how much finances that somebody was willing to spend. And going back to another message I did, understand how powerful you are by the lengths and the abundances that some will go to stop your path. You know, deep energy. It could be in regards to this marriage, this commitment, or this could just be that this masculine is moving to a higher level of commitment. Away from this energy of love spells, I can see love spells all over this. Someone tried to keep a masculine binded in this energy of a bottle until this masculine was become aware, or until the passing and the loss of somebody. Some kind of spell, some kind of contract has been broken here. Manipulation. Destruction. It's bringing me back to chapter, I believe it was chapter 13. The energy of Hurricane Beryl. And that was a natural disaster that was brought, I believe, spiritually to wipe away any kind of spell work that may have been planted within the earth, hidden for years upon years, centuries after centuries, to block and create confusions amongst bloodlines. As one of the articles I read during the energy of Hurricane Beryl was that they, in the, I believe it was in the island of Carriacou, which is attached to Grenada, they said that they've never seen a hurricane like this in all their years. It was coming like an Armageddon, you know, exposing. And we've got the flying monkeys directly after that. I'm hearing 1968. It goes that far back and further, I'm hearing. And we've got this energy of a child. Since somebody was a child, they've been used in this way, going back to the energy of being mindful of a mirroring soul. You know, they've been manipulated since a child to act, to do acts for the devil, you know, to be this energy of this flying monkey. Going back into a few of the poems which I shared on my channel earlier this rising, they've been used to manipulate, to exterminate those of a high frequency, those who's on their spiritual journey. They've been sent in to block and confuse, to hinder and to stop, in the energy of the devil, to kill, steal and destroy. But this is something that you've received a message on in regards to this karmic masculine. Seeing past the deceptions that's been placed over a masculine, like a cloak has been placed over a masculine, and you see through the cloak in your high priestess energy. I'm now picking up on another energy outside of this masculine's energy. So let's see. Tell me more about this priestess's energy, this high priestess's energy, card number 72, in regards to this message for those that may be resonating. This high priestess can see that there was no loyalty amongst this community, amongst this family. Loyalty's here in the reverse. It's falling, and I'm now being shown this King of Cups in the reverse. Again, it's a representation of someone who's not very loyal. I can't move past the fact that the King of Cups is in the reverse, which is a manipulative energy. But I feel like this masculine had to match energy, if that's making sense. They had to do what they had to do to survive. It's bringing me back to another message, which I did about a year or so ago. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Show me the true nature of this high priestess, which I feel is being some kind of a guide, a mentor, a friend, even, to this King of Cups. Why is this energy of this high priestess here? Justice. Card number 11. Bringing justice to where there was no justice, where there was an injustice. I'm picking up on this energy of your ancestors heard conversations that you wasn't in the room to hear, you know. They heard conversations that you wasn't around to hear. Single. Tell me more about this energy of this high priestess. Weigh out your options. I feel like this is just advice that this masculine has got, and this masculine is following inner guidance from whosoever this priestess energy is. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the message. Why is this energy of message here? Fear is what is making you question it. If someone's not fearful of whatever this situation is, of someone being unloyal in a situation because they know justice will prevail, you know. Why is this energy of single here in regards to this energy? The Chariot. Clear direction. Someone clearly knows what it is that they want to do. This could be a Cancerian energy. That's in this energy of the Knight of Cups in the reverse, or this can also be a Scorpion energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. The Hermit. Wants to bring attention to the Hermit. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. That's situated in this community. Someone's receiving, I'm hearing a message in regards to some kind of toxicity. Why is this energy of this karmic masculine here in the reverse in regards to this energy of this message? Money opportunity wants to come out, and I knew another card come through, but my eyes were closed. I didn't see where it went. But what I did see here is I didn't turn this card over. There's an awakening happening here. 47 may be relevant, and it's falling into this energy of responding and not reacting, which is giving somebody that strength now to weigh up their options of what's good for them and what's not, you know. Some kind of money opportunities is taking place amongst the family here. Financial healing. Someone's healing the way that they are with money. I didn't see the second card that came through. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this Knight of Cups and this energy of this new beginning. It says the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is coming through in the reverse. Fear is what's making you question it. I feel like someone is in this contemplation energy, and as I say that, I'm feeling so much tingling throughout my hair. It's like the hair on my head is standing up right now. This is a karmic cycle. Someone is finding it hard to release themselves from this karmic attachment, a fearful energy. Someone's questioning whether they want to be single or not single in this situation. They're fearing the change. They're fearing the justice, you know. Somebody was comfortable, and I want to say, you know, in this energy of where they was for so long, and I'm just going to say it that way. But someone is now free, drawn to look at this card. It says the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression and bold exploration. And I feel like that's frightening for somebody. But I'm hearing, but do it anyway. Don't allow the situation to keep you stuck and unhealed. You know, I'm hearing heal along the way. You just need to keep moving on whatever this is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. In this energy of manifesting miracles came through previous message. Your dream is to soon become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. You know, there was manifestation written all over this board. Previous message, it says, have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego and of the enemy. I want to add to this. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Archangel Michael. It says you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. For some, and I feel like who I'm connecting with, it's abundance. Welcome abundance into your life. Especially in this energy of this rich guy in the reverse. There's been a substantial amount of finance that's been lost here. But whatever it is that you lost, you're going to gain back. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Best of both worlds is at the bottom of the deck. There's power couple energy here. Breath of fresh air. But someone's needing to awaken, make a judgment call to bring some kind of, I'm hearing, resolution to a past situation that no longer serves them. I'm hearing that this should have been over yesterday. But in this current energy, something is still ongoing. I'm seeing the date of the 20th here. Don't focus on monetary issues. Focus on your spirit. Ace of Cups is out here waiting to be handed to you. This is a new beginning of emotional fulfillment. And I feel like that's what this Knight of Cups is seeking with this cup in their hand. I feel like someone's making some kind of an offering here. It could be to a passed over loved one that they're still healing from their loss, you know, still coming to terms with. But then we've got this Capricorn energy, this devil energy, codependency energy. I mean, this could be a child that's grieving a parent here. 15 may be relevant. The middle way, the line between opposite and extreme. Somebody could be missing an opportunity in love here, you know, and end up with, I'm having a prototype. But either way, this cycle has to end. There's a rebirth in energy here. Again, that's card number 13. I want to clarify this card of heal. You know, it's in the reverse, and I feel like it's holding up someone's celestial alignment. Balance your inner world with the universe. Harmony is the key to cosmic flow. So let's see, what's this energy? Why is heal here in the reverse for those that I'm connecting with? And we've got abundance is here in the reverse. Security. It says money is energy, like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. trusting that the universe will take care of you, gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. It's in the reverse. I feel like someone's resisting, someone's not believing that they're in this abundant energy. That's what this new beginning is bringing. Someone's in a skeptical disbelief kind of an energy. I see someone sitting in a vehicle and just in this energy of woe, you know, a very questioning energy of how somebody's going to overcome some kind of financial restraints here. So let's just see, in regards to this energy, for this King of Cups that's here in the reverse, and the message, heart of the matter. Why is this King of Cups in the reverse in regards to this energy? Card that wants to come through, crossing this energy of abundance, is native therapy, grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. In regards to this energy of this Hierophant in the reverse, Temperance here in the reverse, what's this energy that I feel this High Priestess was trying to bring to this masculine energy? Or again, this could just be where this masculine gained this information from in order to protect their energy from whatever darkness was going on that was cloaked in the darkness that this lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, sorry, is bringing to the light. I believe it's being illuminated. The reason why the sun's in the reverse I'm picking up on now is because it's the lunar eclipse. You know, it's a partial. But the card that this came through, it reads, it's not personal. Projection. Many times others project their own pain onto you. The situation is not personal, but rather an opportunity for compassion for yourself and the other person involved. Stop taking the blame by automatically thinking it's your fault. Have discernment of what you own, but also what isn't your problem. And as I'm reading that, I'm realizing there's a card. I'm looking at this card of loyalty. It kind of wants to show through behind this Wheel of Fortune that's in the reverse here. This karmic cycle of injustice. This wheel wants to turn in the upright, but there's a projection that's preventing it from going in the upright. I want to clarify this karmic masculine. It reads letting go, resistance. This cycle has ended and it's time to let go, to experience new growth. It's vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. So let's see, I want to clarify this energy. I'm looking at this message and I want to clarify awakening, but somebody could be awakening to some kind of a message is what I'm picking up on here. Time to evolve, decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power for you to be able to stand in your ground, which came through. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret this situation hinges on your growth or not. So let's clarify the awakening card. Final message in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. Appreciations to all of my subscribers, new subscribers, and if the messages have resonated with you and you've liked the message, appreciations also. for the comments, the shares. It's definitely helping my channel to grow. And for those that's needing to hear a message, to get the message, divine timing. Appreciations to you all. Two final cards that came through in this energy of awakening. And we've got isolations here in the reverse. You're not alone. But it's here it says lonely in the reverse. So it says there's a tendency to push people away by losing yourself, by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up and share it. And I feel like that's what someone's kind of learning to do right now. But be mindful of who you're opening up and connecting with. Be mindful it's not somebody. I'm hearing trauma bonding, but that's also on this karmic cycle, this karmic wheel, you know. Another card came through in the reverse. It says this distorted view, a perception in regards to family and money here, and how you may heal in this family situation. It says a change of perception is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root cause or pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint, possibly within this family, within this community, after some kind of financial loss or some kind of childhood wound. I was picking up on this energy of trauma bonding, but anyway, it reads your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in assessing tools to empower your inner child. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And I hope that you've been able to find some guidance from this message if you've resonated. And love and light to you all.